the school that I'm going to, drum roll please. Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Peyton if you guys are new here, and I've been like literally waiting for months to film this video. So this is going to be a fun little life update video, kind of just like you're sitting down talking to a friend. I almost brought a cup of coffee, but then I was like, I just had one this morning, so we're gonna skip out on the coffee. But I just want to sit down and tell you guys what the heck's been going on. I'm gonna tell you guys where I got into PA school and just give you kind of like a rundown on my plan for the next few years. So if you guys are new here, hello, my name is Peyton and I am 22 years old, and for the past year-ish I've been in the process of applying to PA school. So I graduated from Michigan State in May of 2021, and then since then I've been working as a medical assistant, getting some patient care hours, saving some money, and then just kind of taking a gap year as I applied to PA school. So I wanted to take the chance to kind of sit down and tell you guys where I got into PA school, what my plans are, where I'm living, a little bit about the program, and just my like overall thoughts and feelings. Basically, let's start where I got in. So I filmed a video, it happened November 4th, of me getting into PA school. And I kind of didn't tell the internet where I was going, just because I didn't want to jinx anything, and I didn't want to, like, I don't know, be too like quick and impulsive like with my decision and with sharing information, yada yada yada. Basically all of my friends know. It's not like a big secret. It's literally on my Instagram bio, but I just wanted to wait until I officially announced it. So that was the first school I got into, and then I found out probably like 2 weeks after that that I got into a second school, both of these being in my top 3. So I had like a top 3 set of schools that I wanted to go to, and I got into 2 of them. So the school that I'm going to, drumroll please, is Michigan State University. So I basically am going back to East Lansing. I spent 4 years of undergrad there, and I literally am so excited to be going back. And basically, so I found out on November 4th that I got in there, and once I found out about the other school, it took me about a weekend to like do the pros and cons and officially decide where I wanted to go. I still have like other schools outstanding that I applied to, but I'm just the kind of person that like, these are my top 2 schools. I just wanted to make a decision and know what my life looks like. So I decided on Michigan State University. So a little bit about them. I guess the biggest piece of information is that they are a brand new PA school. So myself and my cohort are gonna be the first students ever going through this PA program, which I personally think is so cool and like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I know like I have some friends that are like, oh, like I don't know if I'd want to do that, because obviously like there's gonna be some challenges and like some bumps along the way. But for me personally, I just think this is so cool, and it's something like I'll remember forever. I'm just so excited. I feel like I can't even breathe. They are a 27-month program, so just over 2 years. And something else that's really cool about them is you work directly with the med students in terms of classes. So like, for example, like anatomy, I'll be in class with the med students, which is kind of like a collaborative approach that very few schools in the country even offer. So I remember like as an undergrad student, I was in the pre-PA club, and MSU came to kind of talk about their program, what it was gonna be like, and I just thought that was so cool. Firstly, because as a PA, you're gonna be working with doctors. So I think it's cool to kind of like get a good foundation and just start that collaborative process like from the very beginning. And then secondly, honestly, it's just such a fun way to meet people. I'm so excited to like have this huge community to lean on and like learn from. And I don't know, I've just like been pulled to go back to MSU, and not to mention I already have roots at MSU. I know East Lansing like the back of my hand. I know the places to live, I know the places to eat, and it just feels so right to be heading back there. I kind of felt that immediately, that like that was where I was meant to go. Same with my parents and family, like everyone was like, you should be going there. I remember when I was applying, a doctor that I work with, she was like, you're gonna get into MSU. She was like, that's where you're gonna end up going. And here we are. So really cool full circle moment. So that's where I'm going. Super excited. So right now it is, oh, don't have my watch on me, January 23rd? Yes, January 23rd. And I feel like May is coming up so beyond quickly. So a few of my next steps. So I think there's 3 little Zoom meetings with the program happening over the next few months to kind of ask all of our questions, meet each other, that sort of thing. And then I have an official like in-person session, I guess you would call it, in April. So still a bit a ways away. And then I have my official start date, which I believe is May 16th. So May 16th is when I'm gonna have to be in East Lansing officially, and orientation starts, and then my life is changed forever. So something cool is my best friend from college, her name's Emily. I lived with her, if you guys remember her, for 2 years in undergrad. She's actually a grad student right now, so she's kind of a year ahead of me. She didn't take a gap year. So during her second year of grad school and my first, we're gonna live together. So she already has an apartment. I can move directly into her apartment. She doesn't have to move around like crazy, and I can just move my stuff right into her current roommate's room. So I'm gonna move there in May, and I'm just so excited because I love her. I know that I can room with her, and I feel like it'll be like a little place of like comfort amongst all of the unknown. It's gonna be like the one thing, like I know Emily, I know I can live with her, I can come home and feel safe and just have like a little support system already. I was originally kind of interested in living by myself, but I just know that it's really nice to have somebody to like talk to at night and to just like watch The Bachelorette with, if I can, even during PA school. And then of course I knew that I would be obviously able to meet people in my cohort who maybe wanted roommates, but I just wanted to make sure I like meet them and get to know them, and then maybe live with somebody from my cohort like during my second year of grad school. So that was kind of where my mentality's at. So I'm living with somebody who's not a part of my program, but still a really good friend, and then that way I think I'll be able to still meet and grow really close with the people in my class. That's honestly a huge goal of mine. I want to make the most out of this experience, the most out of these next 2 years. I want to be friends with everybody and just learn from everybody. So that's gonna be like one of my main goals in this program, is to make sure like I'm growing with my class and prioritizing the relationships that I have with them and my faculty. So that's just something I'm really excited about. It's like a whole new group of friends, and I can't wait. So yeah, I'll be living with Emily for a year, and then we'll see what the second year holds. For those of you who don't know, with like PA school, your first year is like your didactic portion, which is like lectures. It's all your basic anatomy, yada yada yada, those classes. And then your second year is when you do clinicals. So I'll learn more about where those clinicals will be located and where like the best place for me to be will be, like where I should live during that year. We'll just like, I just feel like I'll learn more throughout the first year that I'll be able to make like a good decision on where I want to live for my second year. So this is really like a perfect situation for me. Okay, so I'm trying to think like about other questions and other things to comment on. I'm extremely excited, but also I just feel like May is going to be here before I know it. I am done working April 1st. That's gonna be my last day. So then I essentially get a month and a half to myself. I'm gonna go on a trip with Steven. My baby niece slash nephew will be born in April, so I'll get a chance to meet them and probably hang out with like my brother and his wife and my family. I just like, everybody always recommends taking some time for yourself right before PA school starts, so I will be doing just that, and I'm really excited. I feel like a month and a half is like a long time just to have to myself, but I also just feel like May 16th is going to come before I know it, and it's freaking me out. I'm definitely nervous. I'm nervous because PA school is the absolute grind, and of course I know that I can do it and I know that I'm meant to be there, but it's scary. Like, I'm only 22 years old. There's gonna be people in my program much older than me. There are gonna be people my age too, like right in the same boat as I am, but it's just like a whole new experience that's gonna be harder than anything I've ever done. So it scares me, but at the same time, I'm like, I know in my head that the 27 months is just gonna fly by because of how busy I'm gonna be. And then it's like, I'm gonna be a PA. Like, then my adult life starts and all my hard work will have paid off. And then I'm like doing and living out my dream life with my dream career. And that's just what I have to remind myself while I'm in the middle of the semester like crying. So definitely feeling lots of like a mix of emotions. Oh, okay, here's something somebody else might be curious about. So Steven, my boyfriend of like, oh my god, we will be oh my god, this summer will be our 6-year anniversary. That's so weird. In my head, all throughout college, I always said, I was like, you know what, when I'm in PA school, we'll live together. But like, now that I'm here, 22 years old, I just like didn't feel like that was necessary yet. Not that I wouldn't love to live with him, but he has his own life. Like he has his own, he got a new job and he's gonna move out, get his own apartment. And I feel like that'll be really good for him to live by himself, and then me to kind of live in East Lansing, have my life. He's never lived by himself before, so I was like, dude, you go do that. I'll live with a roommate and like we'll still see each other probably every other weekend, and it'll be fine. We've been together for so long that it doesn't scare me that we're gonna be apart. And honestly, I think it'll help our relationship even more for him to have this opportunity to like live by himself, be an adult, that sort of thing, and then we can come together and live together at some point. I feel like that was a question that I would have been asked though, because I know I've told people in the past, I was like, yeah, we'll live together, like during my PA school, but like, honestly, I don't think that would be fair to him. Like, I'm gonna be so busy, it wouldn't even be fun, and I think he'll have a lot more fun like being by himself, and then I think I'll get more from like meeting my friends and like growing relationships with other people. If he and I live together, maybe I would just depend on him, and then I don't think I'd get as much from this experience as I want to. Michigan State, East Lansing is like an hour away from my hometown, so I'm still really close with family, and I'm just so excited, you guys. I'm like trying to think of anything else to say. I guess a valid thing that I'll still have to figure out is like how YouTube's gonna work. I really like plan to continue this throughout school because I think it's a cool little like resource for pre-PA students to see like how PA school works, how I feel going through PA school, maybe learn a little bit more about Michigan State's program. So my plan is to definitely continue with YouTube. We'll see how many videos I can get out, but I don't want this to stop. I plan on 100% filming everything, even just for myself. I want to like see how much I grow and how much I learn, and just like, it's really cool to look back on my life and be like, wow, like PA school was hard. But anyways, so I think that's the gist of my life and the next few years. What life looks like after PA school, I have absolutely no idea. I will let you guys know. I like right now in this exact moment, I would love to move out of Michigan and experience some new areas of the country, but honestly, maybe I'll fall in love with a place of work during my clinicals and then just want to stay here. Who knows? But we are taking it one step at a time. So you guys are now in the know. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for even being so sweet on my video of just getting into PA school. And like I said, if you guys ever have any questions, if you're a pre-PA and like just want to know some things, ask some advice, I'm here for you. And then if you guys just have any questions on my life in general, something I didn't cover in this video, feel free to ask. I should say, I really want to make it a goal to film kind of like a how I got into PA school video, like with my stats and my advice on applying and that sort of thing. So that's something I plan to do maybe in the next few weeks. I've been saying that for a while, I just haven't gotten to it. So that's one of my goals for the next few weeks. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are excited as I am for this next chapter in my life. And you guys will be right there with me. I'll be taking you through the whole way, every step of the way. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.